Okay, this is Kean University, Piano 3 for the week of March 23rd. So, on your lesson sheet, week-to-week lesson, cross off Test on Clementi, and the new solo is in the landing book on page 24. It's called Écossais in G, in Écossais. So it's a little Scottish dance. You've all probably heard it. Everybody plays this. So I'll show you exactly what to do with this piece. Luckily, there's a lot of repetition in it, so there's not a lot to learn. There's actually a couple of parts. That's it. So the melody is. So you set yourself up in a G position, essentially. And eventually, of course, your thumb's going to have to move, your pinky's going to have to move. You can't stay in one position for 16 to 24 measures. So everything about this piece is about articulation. Da, ya, ba, 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 accent. So what you'll practice doing there is your hands are low to the keys. Then you lift your arm and come down with force and let go with a slur. So it's. Don't ever worry about missing those, because you can do big deal. So you accidentally hit another note, you hit a crack. As long as you get the so F sharp, staccato, same thing. Scale. The left hand is a G major chord and a D7 chord. The F sharp's up here. The F sharp's on top. So it's G, D. Now you have to change. The D is an F sharp and a C. And back to G. So the first D is D, A, C. The second D is D, F sharp, C. Same chord. It's just what's on top you don't want to double. Just like in music theory class, 4-part harmony, you don't double certain notes. And this was Beethoven, and he was pretty consistent. Excuse me, with with voicing. So. You'll find that this is the same exact position as, same exact thing. Together. The last 8 bars are exactly the same. Exactly the same. So here's the middle section now, which is really, it comes in pieces. The first part of it is this. Then it does it again. So that's 2 measures that you actually have 4 measures worth of learning. Your thumb is now on A. Left hand plays an outline of a D chord. D, F sharp, A, D. D, F sharp, A, D. And together, the phrasing here needs an accent. That'll give you those 2 measures. The next 2 measures are totally different, and that's the last part of the piece. It goes like this. You're going to play 1, 2, 3, just like you just did, and now you're going to drop into 2/4 on the same note. And then slur G and B. I'm on the third system, 1, 2, 3, fourth measure. Then it goes to G and E, which is a C chord. And then this measure is exactly like the seventh measure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. When you play it. Here it is again. So you see that 3 times. So the right hand, right there in that new part, which is the third system, fourth measure pickups. Scale. The left hand is F sharp and D. You tie the D over and it becomes a staccato. There's an automatic accent on yap, ba, because of the syncopation. The right hand has it. And then you know this measure. And the rest is all the same. So, here it is. No repeats. I'm going to play it less than allegretto so you can hear every nuance. That's the first part, that's the last part, and that you're going to hear 3 times. Now, here's the B. Don't forget. D, F sharp, A, D. Memorize it so you don't have to look at it. You don't have to look at it. Now I can concentrate on it. That's the idea of piano. Memorize at least one of the lines. If you play it right, there's a really nice crescendo here. It's actually a very pretty thing to do. I'll continue this time. So I'm back on the second line, last measure. And here's the new part. You may hear this if you listen to it on YouTube, not just listening to me. Put on another pianist playing it. You may hear this. Instead of just the B, you have the little appoggiatura, the little brace note before it. That's another setting for it, for that particular cadence, which is a half cadence, imperfect authentic cadence. So that's it. It's got to be played with all those accents though. If you don't play the accents, it's going to sound like this. It sounds like an elementary school kid playing this piece, and you don't want that. So you'll start that echo say. All right, so that's the new solo. Now you are going to start right now. Don't wait because you only have 5 weeks. You are going to select your own solo from this book. Anything we haven't played is good. Make sure it's not too hard. It can't be too easy because everything in here is level 3. So you find a solo. Don't over-challenge yourself. If you think you don't have too much time and you pick a 3-page piece, that's not wise. But if you're very ambitious, you should. And the harder ones, matter of fact, when I see you privately after the 23rd, you'll tell me which one you selected. And I'll approve it because I know what you're capable of doing. Many times people pick solos that are just too hard for them. They don't know it, which is okay. That's why I'm going to help you with that. So far you're playing the Echo Say in the Lanning book instead of the Clementi. And you're going to do the new solo of your own, page 24, memorized. Anything you select is going to be memorized. Frackenpole, page 5, number 11. Page 5, number 11. Everybody knows this song. K-sounds go rolling along. A very, very famous piece. You'll hear it 1,000 times in your life. Here's what you're going to do with this. Just what you've been doing. You're going to learn the accompaniment. Really simple. This is the easiest piece you're going to play. You have C major on top. In the last measure of the first system, you have a G7. That constitutes the whole right hand. That's it. Left hand's a bass line. Let's see, then there's a first ending. You have to take the first ending, and you have to take the second ending. So you'll do what's there. So here's the accompaniment. Simple. Now, it changes here. D, E, A, G. That's the only difference. Otherwise, it's all C major. So. And then back. Then, you'll learn the melody. Ba, 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 and sing it. Ba, 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 ba. Hopefully better than I sing. But ba, 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 and so on. This is a gimme. This is an easy, easy, easy piece. Because from this point on, your sing and play will get much, much harder. So this is a gift just for the first part of it. And you'll at least have that going for you. America the Beautiful, I did last time for you. You're selecting the solo. Now you're going to start the B flat scale. And then we're going to start something brand new. So let me just look at the B flat scale with you. And this week's a B cadence. So let's look at the B flat scale. Let's get that. B flat scale is on page 6 of the scale sheets. Page 6 of the scale sheets. In the middle of the page. Now look, I've been saying over and over, you always, for the right hand, you always play 4 on a B flat. That's your go-to fingering. So if you're playing and suddenly you have 2 or 3 or 5, you know you're wrong. 4 is the go-to fingering. So it's 4, 2 flats, B and E flat, of course. 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you do it again. 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And of course you end on B flat. Same thing going down. Be careful when you're coming down to use 3, not 4. If you use 4, you're going to have a thumb on a B flat, and you don't use any thumbs on black keys in scales. You use thumbs on black keys in chords, but never on a scale, because you can't cross. You can't cross. You just can't cross a thumb going down. Going up, you can. You can. So that's the right hand. Left hand is 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 3, 1. 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you think of it in little blocks like that, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then do it. 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then you go to when you're playing a B flat scale, the only thing that lines up is the fact that when 4 is playing, 3 is playing. When 3 is playing, 4 is playing. Watch. 4 and 3. 4 and 3. 4 and 3. So instead of looking for the same fingerings in each hand, look for the opposite fingerings when you're playing. So 4 and 3 line up on B flat, E flat, and back on B flat. So B flat and E flat will have 4 and 3. And this is a tough scale. At least students have always told me they have trouble with this scale. So you have to practice it a little more. Plus, the arpeggio has totally different fingerings. I'll show you. In measure 226, the right hand is as always 4, 1, 2, 4. 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2. Same as always. But the left hand is 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. It's different. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2. You're going to have to practice that a lot because when you put the hands together, it doesn't make sense because you've never done it. You've been used to playing 2, 1, 4, 2, and you can't do it here. But here you can use these fingers. So 4 and 3 again, 4 and 3. So 1 and 2 are opposites also. 4 and 3 are opposites. So this is going to take work. This is not going to be so easy. All the chords, as usual, major, minor, diminished, augmented, same as always. The sixes, the minor sixes, the major sevens, and so on. B flat minor scale, same exact fingering as B flat major for the right hand. 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you have 5 flats. All the black keys are in play, but you raise the 7 for harmonic minor. 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Don't forget to make that step and a half leap. And again, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Coming down, 4, 3, 2, 1, as you would expect. Now the left hand's totally different. The left hand actually is similar to your E flat minor that you played, but maybe that's not a good thing to say because there's a lot of differences too. Just simply read it. It's 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2. 2, 1, and all the fingerings are here. Always look on the sheet. 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2. Very, very awkward fingerings. They're not really, it's not pleasant to play. I've been playing a long, long time, and I don't really enjoy playing that. I can do it, but I have to think. I don't have to think about this though. I can talk to you while I'm doing this, but I have to think about this one. Oh, I did it without looking that time, but it's difficult, trust me. Now, the fingerings for B flat minor arpeggio are on the bottom of the page. These are different also. The right hand is 2, 3, 1. 2, 3, 1. The left hand's 3, 2, 1, just like the major. Same thing, but the right hand's different. So B flat is the most challenging scale. I know we're doing it this week, and we're going to stay on it. We're going to spend time on that B flat scale. At least 2 weeks on it, and that's that. Okay, so if you when I see you, if you have any questions about it, but right now you should have the 3 flat scales: D flat, E flat, F sharp, or G flat. The A flat scale from the past week, and now the B flat scale, and that's all of them. That's all of them. And now you will have had all the white key scales in piano 1 and 2, all the black key scales in piano 3, and if you do them right, and if you keep them between May and September, and don't stop practicing, you'll be really set to go in piano 4. Now the only thing left, you have to start a brand new piece. It's a Schubert piece, and I don't know where that is. So I'll tell you what, I should have had it here. I don't know why I don't. I'll just do the cadences with you, and I'll get that that Schubert piece. It's a handout. It's called Haydn Rochlein, and it's by Schubert, and you're going to sing and play. That's on the final. So I'm going to work with you early. Matter of fact, by the time you see this video, we will have worked on it already. So let's do the B cadences, the B cadences. So now you have C, G, D, A, E, and now in measure 31, the B major cadences. B major. 1, 4, 1, 5, 7, 1. 5 sharps. Always familiarize yourself or review the scale so that this comes easy to you. So B, D sharp, F sharp is a 1 chord. B, E, G sharp is a 4 chord. B, D sharp, F sharp. And then the 5, 7 is A sharp, C sharp, E, F sharp. And it's the same movement. The best way to learn these is to play 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4 over and over. Then 1, 5, 7, 1, 5, 7, 1, 5, 7, 1, 5, 7 over and over and over. And then make it minor. If you have a pedal, use the pedal. Then of course the bass line. Don't forget. Okay. And that's it. That'll get you up to all the way up through March 30th. There's no class on April 2nd, but anybody who wants that class, tell me and I'll schedule you in so you don't miss the class. Because that's the Easter weekend or Good Friday weekend, whatever it is. And then we only have a few classes left, and the final exam's April 27th. Look at that final exam. It's going to be that memorized solo from the Landing Book, memorized America the Beautiful, the Schubert song that I will have started already with you, all the black key scales, and we will begin score reading very, very soon. Let me see. Yeah, that starts next week. So this is a very, very comprehensive course, and if you're going to practice 10, 20 minutes a day, it's never, ever going to work for you, you'll see. So that's it for now.